Hey vape fans, Grant with Mount Baker Vapor, and we got another product spotlight for you today. We're going to be looking at the 134 from Innokin. So the 134, like the VTR, comes in a pretty nice little box. It's going to be hard plastic and aluminum, and then it's going to come with a little latch so you can close it up if you'd like. It makes for a nice carrying case. So the first thing you're going to notice when you open your box, you're going to get a little informational card showing you how to fill the iClear 30 tank that's included with the kit. You're also going to get a nice instructional manual. And then you're also going to have your iClear 30 up here at the top and the 134 mod. One thing to note that even though this is a starter kit, it is not going to come complete with everything that you need. In addition to the mod itself, you are going to need an 18650 battery, as well as an 18650 charger. These are both available on our website at mountbakervapor.com. And you have your selection from a couple different styles of 18650 as well as two different styles of charger. The only difference in the charger is one's a 2-bay and one is a 4-bay charger, so no big differences there. The 134 is an all stainless steel variable wattage mod, so you're going to be able to adjust this in wattage alone. Flipping it over to the bottom, this is where we're going to put our battery. And this whole bottom part will unscrew. And then with the positive side, going in first, you're just going to go ahead and stick your 18650 inside, and then replace the end of the tube. So with your battery installed, you're going to want to click this fire button. That's the large button on the front. You want to click that 3 times in a row. And when you do, it's going to light up and let you know that it turned on. You also know that it's on when you push the button. It's going to light up. Green is a full charge, yellow is a half charge, and red means that you need to charge your battery. To adjust the power settings on the 134, there's a wheel right here in the middle with engraved numbers. This is going to go from 6.5 all the way up to 12.5 watts. And all you need to do is just turn the dial to the desired setting. It's going to click into place, letting you know that you've got a wattage locked in. And once you've got your wattage locked in, you can go ahead and put your tank on the end. All you're going to have to do with that is just screw it right on the end here. The 134 is going to be Ego threaded, meaning you can use any Ego tank or 510 tank on there. It also comes with this beauty ring, so if you have a 510 tank, you can leave this on, and it's going to hide those threads. You can also leave it on if you use an Ego tank, and it just kind of does a little bit better of a job of making it look cleaner and keeping those threads hidden. So going over the tank real briefly, we do have a video on the iClear 30, so if you'd like to know a little bit more about this, please check out that video on our YouTube channel. But in order to fill this tank, all you're going to do is remove the top. And then you're going to want to fill juice in around that center column. You don't want to get juice in the hole because that's where the coil sits. It's also where you take your drag from. It's the airflow for the tank. And it'll cause some gurgling or maybe even a little bit of leaking. So do your best to get juice just around that center column. This is going to hold 3 milliliters of juice. It's got a pretty good juice capacity. However, it is a polycarbonate tank, meaning that not all flavors are safe to use in this. You'll want to make sure that you check our tank cracker list on mountbakervapor.com to make sure that the juice that you're putting in this tank won't damage the tank itself. But once you have the juice filled up to the 3 milliliter line, you can go ahead and screw the cap back on. And you'll always want to let these tanks sit for 2 to 5 minutes just to make sure that juice has time to travel up those wicks and get to the coil before you fire it. And that's going to prevent any dry hits or burnt coils. So real important, make sure that you let these sit and wick before you vape. So the 134 is going to fire on atomizers all the way down to 1.2. This device really isn't made for sub-ohm vaping. This is made for people using tanks, things like that. So if you're looking to use a RDA or dripping atomizer, this would not be your best choice. But that's all we have for you on the 134 today. We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave those in the comments section below. And until next time, breathe strong.